Hello, my name is Tom Forster. I'm founder and owner of Got Game. We're a young street and event food business specialising in predominantly Cornish game, cooked using big green egg barbecues, more recently canapes, focusing on using wild, seasonal produce, game and selected species of plentiful fish stocks caught off the Cornish coast. So far we've done 2 music festivals, a few private parties and 2 corporate drinks do's in central London.
That is one hell of a burger.
Pretty epic.
We have a pop-up to look forward to in December at the House of Wolf in Islington, and next year we're looking to get into the likes of Glastonbury, Royal Cornwall Show, Badminton and Burley, to name but a few, and also to secure regular market slots in London and Cornwall. Aside from the fact that I love food, much of the idea for the business centred around resourcefulness and using what we've got on our doorstep. Engaging with and supporting local traditional communities, family and friends and the country way of life is at the heart of what we do. On my mum's side, we have a few members of the family that work in agriculture, with my cousin supplying us with ethically farmed quail. Hopefully my uncle's going to supply us with organic veg, and my bro, who has stalking rights on his land, is going to give us year-round supply of venison. And in a similar vein, an old school friend and rugby buddy, Scott Martin of Dutch Game, is now my main game dealer. So it's so nice to have a really tight-knit supply chain working so closely with people I know and trust, which is how I think more businesses should be run. When I was a kid, I was lucky enough to learn to shoot at the local farm, and the community cohesion that sort of traditional event provided was clear to see from a young age. The farmer and his wife, the much-loved Strongmans, are truly two of the most generous people I know, and they've offered to give me their season supply of pheasant this year to help me launch my business. Now, I would of course offer them some fruits for their labours, but the example it sets is so encouraging, and as I work with other local shoots and game dealers in the area, it's apparently a mindset that seems to pervade. And it's these sorts of people that I want to support and do business with. It's simple, really. It's no secret that it's currently a tricky marketplace and banks aren't lending, or they are, but at ridiculous rates. Lloyds and Barclays offered me 20%, which is laughable. And as I've invested everything I had saved into the business, and as a startup, cash flow is an ongoing constraint, we've had to look at more innovative ways of raising capital. To meet our current output demands, our cooking setup consists of 1 gas and 1 charcoal barbecue, but due to the improved quality of the end product, we'd really like to use solely charcoal, and this means requiring more of these big green egg barbecues. So, £1,500 is the amount we're going for, and this will be enough to buy us the second vital large green egg, as well as extra fridges and freezers needed to store the meat that we're getting from local suppliers. It'll also enable purchase of none of these indestructible igloo cool boxes that we use for the larger events for storage of meat and supplies. And to top it all, I'm very pleased to say that the manufacturers have given us their support, as Big Green Egg have agreed to match fund us in this appeal, to the extent that if successful, they'll provide us with 2 more large Big Green Eggs, meaning we can double our capacity and take on double bookings over the same date. This is obviously incredible news, and we're very grateful, and it means that it would keep us operational in Cornwall as well as up country. I'm hoping that you'll see our range of rewards as good value for money and something interesting, hopefully, that you wouldn't necessarily find elsewhere. So thank you for listening, and if you do decide to pledge, thank you very much in advance. A lot of work has gone into this business, and I'm so grateful for any form of support. So thank you.